Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jacob Fisher, and for the first video back in quite some time, we're discussing the Amex Platinum because they increased their fee to $700 a year. Okay, maybe this video is a little bit behind, but we're still going to talk about whether I think the American Express Platinum is worth it with that increased annual fee. With it, they brought in some new benefits, but do those benefits outweigh the actual cost? Now let's just tap that like button for being back and get into it. First and foremost, we have the new welcome offer, which is 100,000 points after spending $6,000 in 6 months, plus 10x at restaurants, kind of taking over the gold spot right there, and shop small businesses. You can use the Amex app to find small businesses near you that are kind of part of the program. You get that for the first 6 months. Now, this isn't the best welcome offer out there for the Platinum because I've seen an offer of 125,000 points and even heard of 150,000 points with the same spend and everything. If you get that offer, then it should be about $2,500 worth of benefits through the points rather than the $2,000 if you just get the normal 100,000 points. This is at a rate of 2 cents per point. Let's really quick go over those new benefits because that's what matters, right? We get a $200 hotel credit for the hotel collection, $240 digital entertainment credit to Peacock, Sirius XM, Audible, or the New York Times, a $300 Equinox credit at $25 a month, which is annoying, but they do it that way. You also get a new global dining by Resy to eat at places with some extra benefits at the occasional restaurants you go to, and a premium private jet program that allows you to get a discount for signing up for their yearly membership if you want to fly private jets, which actually sounds kind of fun. However, it also sounds pretty expensive. No old benefits were removed, so there's still the $200 Uber credit, $200 airline fee credit, and TSA/global entry credit. Now, along with that lounge access that you get on the card, which they don't take away, they are adding adjustments to the guest passes. You now don't get guests for free, at least in 2022. That'll go into effect, which is disappointing. We can get into that in a separate video, but many of the Amex lounges in other countries, for example, were now changed to Centurion lounges. So you're going to be able to get into Escape lounges, which is a Centurion studio partner, just with your card, which is, I think, is a nice benefit. Are the new benefits worth it though? That's kind of the question we all want to know. At least for me, they're worth it, and I'll dive into that in a minute, and then you can decide as if the benefits outweigh the cost for you as well. Because again, we need at least $700 or $695 in benefits to make this credit card worth it, or charge card, or whatever you want to call it. The best way to decide if this card is worth it is looking at your current spending habits. And if you spend money on certain services already, then it'd be worth it to get it if those services go in the line. Again, I use Uber, $200. I use the airline fees because I fly, $200 right there. It's Southwest, so that actually pays for some of the tickets if you book for under $100. Either way, I use the $200 hotel credit. I use the $179 clear credit, which I'm glad they included that. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't use the Equinox credit, and the digital entertainment credit I'm not sure I'm going to get benefit from, so I'm not going to include that in this yet. I will be honest, I do wish another service like Spotify or Discovery Plus or Hulu was included in that entertainment credit because that would be much better value. I'm only testing the waters with Audible, and if I don't end up using them, then I kind of miss out on that credit, which is unfortunate. But excluding that credit, I still make about $779 with the card, which beats out that annual fee thanks to Clear, Uber, hotel credit, and the airline fee credit. I've used all of those in the past, and I hopefully will continue to use them in the future. And that doesn't even include the lounge access, which is incredibly beneficial if you live near a lounge, so you can go into it. Obviously, if you don't live near one, you can't really include that unless you fly to somewhere where there is a lounge, which I guess is an option as well. But just do the math for yourself. If you don't use Clear, if you don't use the entertainment credit, then exclude them. Maybe you do go to Equinox already, so just count that in. The key here is that you already do the things before getting the card. That way, you're not adding expenses to your life. You're just sort of taking them away, but also paying for them at the same time. So even though you are paying for them, you are getting it back in the credit, but you're paying for the annual fee. So it kind of makes up a little bit of that gap. And as long as, again, the credits outweigh the fee, then you are making money on the credit card, and that's when you should decide whether or not you should get the card or not. It's relatively straightforward. Now let's see what Chase does with the Sapphire Reserve. Hopefully they add some more benefits, because right now it just doesn't make sense to get the card. They don't really offer you too much back in terms of benefits, especially with other Chase cards kind of cannibalizing over the Sapphire Reserve. It just doesn't make sense to keep that credit card. Let me know your thoughts on the Platinum, the Chase, the whatever in the comments below, and if you're going to apply, keep, or cancel your Amex Platinum as well. I just want to know. I upload videos once a week or twice a week, depending on how we're going, on Fridays. So if you want to see Friday, potentially Monday as well, then subscribe and comment, and join the Discord if you like to have little chats, although it's not very active. That's all right. Until next time.